Assalamualaikum and greeting to all. My name is AMIR FARHAN bin Shahrudin and this is my successful icon, Niels Bohr, a theoretical physicist. Biography. Niels Henry Bohr was a Danish physicist who made a foundation contribution on understanding atomic structure and quantum theory. He was also a philosopher and promoter of scientific research. He received the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1922. Later, he founded Institute of Theoretical Physics at the University of Copenhagen in 1920. Background. He was born on Copenhagen, Denmark on October 7, 1885. His father, Christian, a professor of sociology at the University of Copenhagen and was nominated twice for the Nobel Prize. Bohr was educated at Gemmenholm Latin School starting when he was 7. After that, he enrolled as undergraduate student at Copenhagen University in Denmark, major in physics. Later, he obtained his master's degree in physics in 1909 and doctorate in 1911 with a thesis on the electron theory of metal. In 1913, he published his model of atomic structure. Scientific contribution and achievement, Nobel Prize 1922. He was the first to apply the quantum concept which restrict the energy of system to a certain discrete value to the problem of atomic and molecular structure. He introducing the theory of electron orbiting around atomic nucleus, where the theory state electrons were contained in quantized energy state. When they drop from one state to another or when they jump from one orbit to another, energy is absorbed or emitted. The outer orbit contains more electrons than the inner one, and the outer orbit that determine the atom's chemical properties. This theory became essential to quantum theory and was awarded Nobel Prize in 1922. This is one example of Bohr atomic model. The atom revolves around nucleus in special orbit called energy level. Whenever the atom receives energy, the electron in the atom is excited to the higher energy level. And whenever the electron loses energy, the electron will jump back to the original state or to the lower energy level. The orbit closest to the nucleus have the minimum energy. In a nutshell, this model made the electron will never fall into the nucleus and collapse to energy loss. Other achievement. First is description of periodic table in 1920. Second, theory of atomic nucleus being compound structure in 1936. Third is idea of uranium fission in terms of isotope 3235 in 1939. Which later led to the project of nuclear fission bomb in 1943. The reason I choose Niels Bohr as my icon is he has passion in knowledge. Enthusiasm that he has in finding the truth, knowledge, establish research and experiment, and even dedicate his whole life to study the mechanism of the universe. He also helped to improve the world. From Niels Bohr's discovery of the atom structure and his view on the nucleus being a nuclear drop, other scientists found that by splitting the nucleus create a massive amount of energy, calculated to about 200 million volts. This later led to the invention of nuclear power and power plants. Niels Bohr also have great human value. For example, Bohr helped refugees and scientists escaping the regime in Germany during 1930, during the Hitler regime. He also really hated Nazism. He felt guilty and stopped help research the nuclear bomb and later organized the Atoms for Peace conference to tell the world the dangers of this nuclear bomb. Reflected on myself to become successful. First is pursue my study, hardworking and focus on my study, and later on further my study maybe in PhD or master in degree. Second is develop new technology and knowledge. Third is always remember human value. For example, empathy, respect, kindness, helping others, do not discriminate others, and always be humble. Third and lastly is always motivated and never give up to achieve your dream. That's all from me. Thank you. From AMIR FARHAN.